Welcome back to Let's Play Trails in the Sky. Last time, we read a lot. And today we're finally going to move on from reading and gather the troops for the assault on the Herb Royal Villa. There are 4 other bracelets in the capital at present. Grant, Kurt, Karna, and Annalise. Check the bars, shops, and inns. You're sure to find them. When you do, tell them they need to convene here. Now, if we should hear from the Royal Guardsmen or the reporter, things would go much more smoothly. And of course, as we learned from one of the earlier videos, we can go patrol Sync Time and Garoon Gate, so we're gonna go do that. I think the terrorists were planning to strike during the birthday celebrations. We have to stay vigilant. We've seen a big increase in orders from the intelligence come through as of late. It might be due to Colonel Richard becoming personal advisor to the Duke. I have to wonder if the soldiers aren't torn out from being on alert all the time, but that's their job. I guess I've got to accept it. With the birthday celebration and the tournament back-to-back, there have been so many people. The number of travelers has decreased lately, but we've got to watch for terrorists. We're on full alert, as usual. The soldiers sure have been busy lately, haven't they? It's so boring here by myself. It don't matter how busy you are, everybody's gotta eat. Time to plan the ultimate meal for all my hungry soldiers. There doesn't seem to have been any other terrorist activity in sites recently. Maybe they got away. Nothing to report. The martial arts competition's done, but the birthday celebration's up next. Gotta stay frosty. We don't know when those terrorists are going to hit. You know, I heard that General Morgan of the Royal Border Patrol is really intimidating, but he's in school books too, so he's definitely a great man. I'm noticing there are no monsters on the road. And I'm pretty sure there usually are. Oh, never mind.
Savor the victory. We earned it.
That's that thing.
Welcome to the Green Gate, is what I'd like to say, but starting yesterday, all checkpoints in the kingdom have been put on lockdown. We are not conducting any pass procedures at this time. I heard a royal banquet was held at the castle, but did Her Majesty attend? It would be great if we could get an official announcement about the Queen's condition and her birthday celebration sometime soon. Finally, all the checkpoints have been sealed off and all flights are grounded. Even for someone like Colonel Richard, I don't know if it's inappropriate to order without the approbation of Her Majesty. Yesterday, we received a transmission from headquarters indicating that the checkpoint was to be completely sealed off. I'm sorry, but no one besides military personnel will be permitted to pass. The soldiers were talking with pretty scary faces. I wonder if something happened. All checkpoints throughout the Liberal Kingdom are closed. I really apologize, but this is in order to seal off the terrorist movements. When the soldiers are frantic, I get a bit anxious. I hope we can see in this year's festival without this incident. I was standing guard here before. I could have sworn I saw a little girl, but when I rubbed my eyes and looked again, she was nowhere to be found. I wonder if I'm running on too little sleep. Selborn said he saw a little girl on the wall while he was on duty. I'm sure he's just seeing things since he hasn't seen his daughter for so long. Well, if we learned one thing from the disappearance of the Lind, he probably wasn't seeing things. But what he saw? I don't know. Maybe he was seeing things. I genuinely couldn't say. Because Agatha and Tita and the Professor wouldn't be stupid enough to come close to Grancel right now, would they? I plan to run this booth up through the birthday celebration, but unless the Queen gets better, they're just going to up and cancel on us, right? I wonder if the birthday celebration will proceed as planned. I'm so hungry. Now what, the tournament's done, so what's next? With the tournament over, the streets feel a bit freer. And with the Queen's birthday celebration coming, that's not going to last very long. Though this year, I'm not really sure what to expect. The trees lining these streets were planned to commemorate Princess Claudia's birth. Time sure does fly, doesn't it? What's going to happen with the birthday celebration? I'm worried about Her Majesty's illness. Tyra's bone, it looks like. Poor soul. The martial arts competition is always prelude to the Queen's birthday celebration. But with the Queen having fallen ill this year, what's going to happen? Will the celebration still be held? The airship platforms are completely closed off as of today. Thanks to the curfew, we can no longer do night fishing, but more dire is our inability to travel, cutting us off from all but the most local of fishing holes. This is truly a dark time for our beloved guild. I went to the platform to see if there were any flights to win, but the soldiers there told me the airships are grounded. I was really looking forward to doing some ocean fishing. How long have they planned to keep us hostage like this? A life without fishing is a life better spent dead, if you can even call it a life at all. I'm going to lose my mind! You know, the Queen's illness really has me worried. I'm worried about the terrorists too, of course, but I'm more interested in hearing news of Her Majesty's recovery. Your Majesty the Queen is the center of our kingdom and the pride of our people. I want to see her well again. With the birthday celebration so close, I hope there will be some news from the castle, and I pray that it's not that the festivities have been cancelled. The tournament's over, but the city's still crawling with soldiers. Were the Royal Guardsmen really one of the ones responsible for the attack? Hey, it's Grant! Well, if it isn't the big bad champions. I hear you guys spent the night at the castle. Frankly, I'm surprised to see you back so early. Did you eat anything good? Yeah, we did, but that's not what we're here to talk about. Oh, something on your mind? Explain the situation in the Queen's request to Grant. Holy crap! You're not pulling my leg, are you? We are not. Every word is true. I stake my reputation on it. If Zen the Immovable is moved by this, that's all the proof I need. I'll do whatever I can to help. You can count on it. Thanks, Grant! We'll be meeting at the guild house to plan our strategy as soon as possible. So if you'd please, head over there when you can. Understood. Go well, friends. I'll catch up with you there. Yep. So the patrol of Grancel is to hunt down all the troops for this assault on the royal villa. The special officer has some big egos on them for being new guys. Pisses me right off. I wonder how the Queen's doing. Without any news, I've been so worried about her I can barely sleep at night anymore. Now that the tournament's over, the birthday celebration should be moments away from starting. At least that's usually how it goes. Can't believe the Royal Guardsmen were behind the terrorist attack, but if Colonel Richards said it, it must be true. Sure. Sorry? With Her Majesty still sick, I just have no idea what will become of her birthday celebration. Hi, Karna. Hey, look who it is. Ooh, you've got Old Man Zen with you. What's going on? Well, it's a long story. Uh-oh, sounds serious. Sorry. Explain the situation in the Queen's request to Karna. You're not just pulling my leg, are you? I must admit, I did find it a bit odd that all the gates and ports and such have been shut down. So, what did you want with me exactly? Well, we need to get everyone together and formulate a plan. So if you would please, meet us at the guild. Gotcha. I'm already there. I mean, you're still right here, but sure. 2 down. Don't you think it's a bit too quiet considering the tournament just ended? Can you not jinx us? Please and thank you? Like, I get you want action, but like... Also, please? The Bracelet Guild will never harbor terrorists. The martial arts okay. It's positively amazing how much money I made off the martial arts competition. We depend on the festivities this time of year to make ends meet. If we're in the red, we're dead. If we're in the black, we'll be back. And we're in the black, we'll be back. Huh? That was a mouthful to read. It's important to listen to one's customers. I mean, they pay the bills, you know. I've always felt the customer really needs help after hours. I mean, really needs help, then I'll gladly stay late and do what I can. Gotta make sure Zacharias signs off on it, though, and if I do it too often, he'll tell me to take a hike. I'm guessing you're Zacharias? Yeah? Okay. I hope I get to see Princess Claudia at least once during the birthday celebration. She's so cute and that girl next doorway. I wish I had a daughter like her. We're doing what we can. No one knows it, but we're doing what we can. My wife always has to leave early each morning, so I'm in charge of making breakfast. Lunch is by our own means, and whoever gets home earliest is the one to make dinner. Well, I guess I better get over to the store. Why are you not at the store? Now that the competition's done, the birthday celebration should be starting up soon. A lot of people came to the capital for the birthday celebration, completely unaware that Her Majesty had fallen ill. It would be a disaster if they should just up and cancel the festival now. Well, the Queen hasn't fallen ill, but that's just what Colonel Richard is spreading. There seemed to be some kind of commotion with the workers here. Did something happen? The Royal Guard may seem a bit antiquated by modern standards, but to see them stick into their roles of discipline was simply breathtaking. Are they even having the birthday celebration this year? I heard the Queen's gone sick, so maybe the party's gonna get cancelled. I have nothing to do until the birthday celebration. Hey, you guys wouldn't happen to have the complete collection of the Cornelia, would you? Wow, you do? I'd always wanted to buy every new volume when it came out, but I never got around to it. I was like, I can always read the whole series when it's finished, right? Now it's pretty much impossible to find the whole set for sale in one place. So I beg of you, please, would you be willing to part with your own collection of tomes? You will? Really? Oh my god, 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 thank you so much! I work in diplomatic relations and just got back from assignment in the Far East. I built up a pretty impressive little collection of Eastern goods too, if I do say so myself. I'll let you have one of my rare items in exchange for what I seek. Your bracelets? No? Let's see why I've got that might catch your eye. It's between these two, which one intrigues you more? Thank you, we'll take this. Receive twin clovers. Oh, very nice indeed, it suits you. Got a notification to close shop early today, so I have lots of time to read. Thank you again. The Special Ops guys were grumbling about some search mission. I caught bits and pieces of it. Royal Guard, citizen, uncooperative, and there are some, shall we say, more colorful metaphors? What do they expect? The Royal Guard is very well respected. Everyone was all caught up in the Queen's birthday celebration. With all this hubbub, is it even going to happen this year? Popular rumor is that it's going to be cancelled, and the Queen hasn't made any official announcements to debunk that. All the airships are stopped. I was all ready to go cover the anti-roads and bows. I have to take someone else to write. Cruel fate, why must you mock me so? This is weird, Chief. We haven't heard anything in 2 days. Well, he does tend to get completely wrapped up when he's looking for the next big story. But given how close we are to a state of martial law, I don't much like that he hasn't contacted us either. Oh, hi guys. Hello, Dorothy. Pardon us. Oh, it's you. Perfect timing. Good afternoon. We're here to talk to Neil, but I'm guessing he's not around? That's what we were just talking about. Actually, Neil hasn't shown up here today or yesterday. No word from him or anything. Huh? Yesterday or today. We spoke with him in the evening 2 days ago. Really? What do you mean, really? You gave us the message to meet him for Adios' sake. We came here to talk to him after the semifinals. Oh, right. Now that you mention it. So did he say anything to you? Like where he was going? Right, I remember what happened. He got a call from someone, then he said he had to leave. Are you serious? Yes. I haven't seen hide nor hair of him since. Oh no! I can't believe Neil's dead! What? Who said he was dead? Today's when all the airliner traffic gets shut down. Everything was normal yesterday, though. So maybe he went to another province? I already inquired with the landing port's passenger registry, and there was no sign of him. So I figure he has to still be somewhere in town. You two were the last ones to see this reporter fellow. Weren't you talking to him about something for a news article? Huh? These are the times we live in. Controlling the media is a big deal for the military. What do you think, Chief? I certainly can't argue with that, particularly in the case of the Intelligence Division. They monitor and censor everything we do. You wouldn't believe how frustrating it is, which means that you can't get much information for your stories, but it's in a reporter's nature to want to get as much as possible into the hands of the readers. I see, so you went to check out a new subject that the Intelligence Division hasn't started censoring yet. What was the last thing you told us about? I think it was about... And the Duke mentioned it's something about at the dinner party. Oh, Neil told you about that too? It'd make a hell of a story if it's true. You mentioned having to get some evidence at any cost. How did a reporter like Neil even learn something about something like that? I'd have thought that something like that would be known only to the royal family. Well, he did say he's friends with someone who works in the Herb Royal Villa. Completely off the record, but the terrorists are supposedly after the princess. So she's secretly staying in the villa for her own safety. I knew it! Ha! And the veil is lifted. Maybe the person he was talking to was his friend in the villa, which would mean that Neil's probably there too. You don't say. Well, if I know Neil, he probably tried to worm his way in for an interview with the princess. And if the soldiers saw him, they'd have him arrested on the spot. No! Neil's a goner! Why do you keep coming back to that? But if he has been arrested, getting him out isn't going to be easy. Yeah, I'm betting that he and Princess Claudia are pretty much in the same situation. What exactly do you people know? Do you have inside information about what's going on in the city and all of the world? Sorry, but we can't really talk about it. Just let the Bracelet Guild take care of Neil. If he has been arrested, we'll see to it that he's released. Alright, please whoever you can. Please, you guys, you gotta bring Neil back. Leave it to us. Please, Estelle, I beg you, please save Neil. I'm leaving Neil in your capable hands. Neil was so reckless when he first started the shop. Really, he still is pretty reckless. But that's probably why he always gets the goods. So Neil's missing. Well, at the Royal Villa. Not 2 seconds after he left, he runs back in raving about us buying a house. It's hard enough for us to pay rent on this dump each month, so how are we supposed to afford a mortgage? Finally told him, stop screwing around and find yourself a job, and then we'll talk. For better or for worse, for richer or poorer, till death do us part. Ugh! Earlier we went out and bought a stuffed doll for when we have a little girl, he said. We don't even know if we'll be having a girl, though. We don't, well then I guess we'll have the little boy who enjoys dolls. Or else! They just sold a house around here recently. I wish I were living there. This place is too small. If I worked hard enough, I could take out a loan and buy a place of my own. You're a Seagrow and no, you're that house, but I did talk to you. Early this morning, I crossed paths with one of the nuns from the cathedral. Where could she have been going at that time of day? There are rumors that the terrorists who claimed to be bracers just up and ran. They got through the sites inspection, then disappeared, who knows where. They're not giving anyone any details on Her Majesty's illness, including us. All we can do is keep patrolling. We have our orders, after all. For every meeting, there must also be a parting. Each goodbye is a new hello and waiting, and this rule shall remain steadfast throughout each of our lives. Life moves ever forward, pulled by threads we call destiny. There is no beginning, no middle, and no end. There is only the human condition. There is no way we, as men and women, can fully conceive of this universe within which we dwell. That is something only the goddess Adios can properly envision. Sure. And who might you be? We're members of the Bracers, the Bracer Guild, I mean. We were looking for our sister Ellen. Were you now? Might I guess that you share complicity with her then? With a nun? You know. He's asking if we know her real identity, Estelle. We're here with the information she asked us to find. I'm sorry to say that she's no longer at the cathedral. She came to say goodbye to me this morning and left. Where to? I mean, do you know where she might have gone? If only I did. I've been close with the royal family for many years, and she's always regarded me as a friend and confidant. But this time, she refused to give me any details. She no doubt wished to keep the church from getting too deeply involved in whatever is occurring. I see. I wouldn't worry, though. She had the light of hope in her eyes as she departed. I'm confident she was not running away to wallow in despair, but for a more noble cause. Well, that's good at least, but the thing is, we kinda need her to stay in touch with the royal guardsmen. Well, begging for rain in the desert only gets you sand. We should probably go. The best thing we can do is covertly keep an eye out for other royal guardsmen. Not the most efficient plan, but that seems to be all we've got. We seem to be between a rock and a hard place, as they say. Always remember that Adios helps those who help themselves. Do all that you can, and Adios will surely take care of the rest. Hard and honest work will always lead you down the right path. Sister Ellen has no sense of direction, it seems, but she's extremely courteous and very, very devout. No one is perfect, though, of course, and we must always remember that it's our imperfections which make us special. There's a newly cloistered nun, but I haven't seen her around today. I pray that she has not taken ill. The girl who lives here hasn't come home yet. I just heard back from base. I sure hope she's found soon. We might stop this patrol early. Matter put in a request with the Royal Army to find little Rianne, but there's been no word. My granddaughter Rianne has not come home since yesterday. I've received no contact from my husband either, as usual. Oh, what to do, what to do. Both as a wife and as a grandmother, I must remain ever vigilant. Familial relations are not to be taken lightly. So we got two more people to find. Two more people to find. Okay, we are just gonna end things here. Next time, we finish gathering the troops for the to invade the Royal Cathedral.